Confederate flag, is it a symbol of hate? I'd have to say yes. It pisses me off every time I see it. And I'm sure it really pisses off people whose relatives were enslaved under that flag. But then I got to thinking, aren't all flags kind of offensive to somebody? And don't really what flags do is to divide human beings instead of bring us together? We really, if we admit it, all we are is the consciousness that we have and the flesh that makes up our mostly hairless, chimp-like body. And so the whole idea of flags and we're this people over here because we make our sandwiches different than you make your sandwiches, and here's our flag. It's stupid. It's like something from a bunch of medieval toothless onion breath forest dwellers. Seriously. That I'm supposed to like harbor some sort of allegiance or love towards someone from my country because of a flag or because they live on the same. They live on a patch of land on this earth that's closer to me than the person on that patch of land over there. Therefore, I'll go kill that person over there. Or something to that effect. Flags are ridiculous. I mean, sure, they're fun at like a game, and you're like, here's our team flag, yada, yada, yada. But when it comes to like flags on nationalities and like armies and stuff like that, they really just do more to divide people. And they provide you with this false pretense that you really are different. I'm a guy up here. I'm successful. I've had very, very many successes in my corporate career. I'm different than those people down there. I'll get a flag to represent my status in society. Dude on top, you're just a mostly hairless chimp who kills for fun and profit, as most of the hairless chimps, or many of the hairless chimps who have occupied this life space since they've been here on the planet have. But you're going to die just like most of the other hairless chimps who, during this lifespan, pretended like, I'm a different person than those other persons. But you're all the same, 99.9% genetically the same, and you would be any other person if you were raised in their environment. So, yeah, I say burn all flags. Burn them all. Hell, the American flag is certainly a symbol of genocide to native people here. They certainly weren't Native Americans because they weren't Americans until the folks from Europe came over here and colonized the entire continent. And so, flags suck. You know, they may make you feel sentimental or something like that, but that's just a false sentimentality that's been inculcated in you by society and by the powers that be in your society. It's just like one of those things. You believe, like, I'm different over here, but it's not. It's just false. It means nothing. In the end, we are all dust, victims to antiquity. You shall be, I shall be. Everyone who came before us has been, and everyone who comes after us will be as well. So quit acting like you're all different. It's an act. It's a play. We all know you're putting it on.